Here now with newly appointed Ilkeston Town manager Martin McIntosh. Firstly, Martin, congratulations on getting the job and welcome to the club. Just tell me how happy you are to be here now as Ilkeston manager.
Yeah, I'm absolutely delighted. It's a real privilege to be at the club and to be successful in front of many very, very good applicants. I'm thrilled to be the manager.
Yeah, you just mentioned there was many people going for the job. You will have spoken to the chairman, Alan Hardy. You will have known about Ilkeston from previous experience. What drew you to want to take this on as your next job as a manager?
Well, I know I know how big this club is. This club was obviously a lot higher, and I look at it and think of many other clubs like Chester, Darlington, etc. And hopefully, you know, we can go through the leagues and get Ilkeston back to where it should be.
In the background, people will be able to see the first team training. Just want to know, from looking at it from a fan's point of view, what style of football is a Martin McIntosh Ilkeston Town side going to play?
Well, when you look at Ilkeston for the last 10 years, it's been a breeding ground for young players who play in the correct way, which is passing the ball, passing and moving, and good style of play, entertaining, and like I say, that's the way we've got to play. They've got an identity where they play football from the back, they play it on the floor. So you know, that's the way I'd like to play. Certainly with the surroundings and the way the pitch is, it is conducive to football like that.
Coming here gives you a chance again to link up with Ian Deeney, who you previously managed at Buxton. He's here as a player and assistant coach. How excited are you to be working with Deeks again and having him as your assistant?
Well, I've known Deeks for quite some time. I've got a lot of respect for him, both on and off the field. He's someone who played for me for 2 years, so I know him and I trust him. And like I say, you know, he's going to be right beside me, and hopefully we can carry the club forward.
It's not just Deeks on the backroom staff. There's also Simon, Craig, Lenchy, Davis, the physio. How important are they to ensuring that you hit the ground running at the club?
Yeah, they're all important. It's important that we stick together as a staff and also as a whole squad. Everything's going really well at the moment, and long may that continue. It's a fantastic environment that Steve Chettle has left, and I hope to carry that on. The players clearly are doing very good things at the moment, and we hope to bring the fans more success by the end of the season.
You mentioned two things there that I want to touch on. Well, firstly, go on the first thing that you've mentioned, the success of the side. You're in quite a unique situation for a new manager, coming into a side that's top of the league, into the next round of the FA Vars. How do you plan to keep this good run of form going?
Yeah, you're right. There's not many times where a manager gets a job when a club's at the top of the league. So clearly the players are doing something very, very good here, and long may that continue. Yeah, it's something that, you know, we want to keep going, and like I say, the fans deserve something after the last couple of years. They've had some very, very tough times, and we want to repay them.
You keep mentioning the fans there. You'll know how you've been down to the new money ground recently. You've seen how many we get home games. You'll know the big away following. How important are the fans in pushing your side to the next level?
Yeah, it's huge. When you look at big clubs in any league, whether it's in non-league, whether it's at the top level, all the top teams are willed on by the fans. There's late winners, and they never stop until they get the result that they want, and that's what we want here, and the fans play a massive part. I've been here playing against this club, and it's a fantastic club, so well supported, so well respected, and like I say, we hope to give them something at the end of this season.
As we've just mentioned, you've been down at the new manor ground recently since it was announced that Steve Chettle was leaving, watching what is now your new side. You've had a quick glimpse of them in training so far tonight. How impressed are you with what you've seen?
Yes, it's typical of this football club. It's sprinkled with some experienced players and also some fantastic young, promising players who I believe could go on, just like the breeding ground it is, go on and play at a higher level. And that's the platform that we want to give them, but also we want to go forward as a club together. Most of these players last year have been promoted, and we hope that they can go through the leagues and carry on with the success.
You just met your players before they started training. Can you give us maybe a little glimpse into what you said to them, how you've introduced yourself to them?
Like I said earlier, the foundations at this club with Steve Chittle and Ian Deeney have been laid, and it's more of the same. It's more of the same. The environment that they're in is fantastic. The players, as a squad, look together. They look happy. They look driven. They look motivated, and that's what we want to continue.
Yeah. Just looking back on your previous experience as a manager, this will be your third managerial job, I believe. How does Ilkeston Town compare to clubs that you've been at before?
Well, I've not been at this level before, which is not a problem. It's about the club that you're at, and this club is by far bigger on paper, maybe not in the league that they're in, bigger on paper in terms of the fan base, the potential, and the chairman, the chief executive, in terms of their ambition and their drive, certainly matched my own, and that's why I was more than delighted to become the manager yesterday.
Is this the biggest job you've faced so far as a manager in terms of getting success and getting this club, as you said earlier, back to where it was?
I think every job's big, and it should be. This is a fantastic challenge for me, as it is for all the players and everyone at the club. And it's the pressure that you put yourself under. It's the success that you want, and I firmly believe that, you know, with this group of players and everything that's backed behind this club, yeah, I think we can have success.
Yeah, you see the players training in the background. I know you'll want to go watch that, so I'll let you get off. One last question though: how you've mentioned success throughout this interview tonight. How successful can this side be, and what is success for this side?
Successful this season is promotion. Of that, there's no doubt. Having said that, with so many teams in the league, to finish top is still going to be very, very difficult. There's a lot of obstacles on the way, which we hope to overcome. But without doubt, you know, that is the aim. The aim is to win the league. Yeah, and that's what I firmly believe we can do.
Thank you, Martin, for your time tonight, and good luck with the rest of the season. Thank you.
Thank you very much.